In 1983, Hasbro was enjoying enormous success off the first series of toys in their 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe reboot. While preparing the Series 2 figures, a new feature was introduced known as Swivel Arm Battle Grip. This addition significantly increased posability and subsequently made the version 1 figures obsolete. To fix this, Hasbro re-released the original 16 figures with the Swivel Arm Battle Grip feature. This series was dubbed version 1.5, and today we'll be taking a look at the fanatical leader of Cobra himself, Cobra Commander, here on KREED'S Collection. Hey, welcome back to another episode of KREED'S Collection. Today we are taking a look at Cobra Commander from the 1983 G.I. Joe toy line by Hasbro. Cobra Commander's true identity is unknown, but his goal is simple: absolute power. He wants total control over the world, its people, wealth, and resources. A fanatical leader who rules with an iron fist and demands total loyalty and allegiance, Cobra Commander is hatred and evil personified. A man without scruples, probably the most dangerous man alive. And now that we know a little bit more about Cobra Commander, let's take a closer look. So here he is, classic Cobra Commander, the version that everybody knows, the most popular one from the cartoon and the comic book. I mean, you may have your own personal favorite, but let's face it, the silver face mask is iconic. And the blue military uniform with the red Cobra symbol in the front is amazing. And he even has a few pouches and straps to store some extra gear. And in addition to that gear, he also has a sick knife here on the side in case he gets into a close quarter situation. And you know you're a badass when you wear stirrup pants and you're still awesome. Here on his other leg, he's got the red striping, which really hammers home the military look and feel of the uniform. Here on his back, you can see his basically built-in permanent backpack, which we're about to take a closer look at. This, of course, is where you store his included pistol, which is very different compared to other G.I. Joe figures. The gun goes right here, and the backpack looks like it's held on by the 2 black straps that go over the tops of his shoulders. And there's no time like now to take a look at his included pistol. Here it is. It's very accurate to how it looks on the front of the card, and this peg right here is how you peg it into his back. A feature I definitely wish we saw on more figures. It's just as easy as taking the peg and popping it into his back, just like that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take a look at Cobra Commander's articulation. His knee has a 90-degree bend, and his hip is a ball joint, which allows for some pretty nice movement. His waist has a rubber band, so he has good flexibility there. Shoulder can swivel up and out. And then right here is the Swivel Arm Battle Grip, added in version 1.5. His head can turn left and right, however, it cannot look up and down because the ball joint neck wasn't added till Series 4. And that's it. That covers all of Cobra Commander's articulation. Now we'll take a look at the copyright information. Here on the bottom of Cobra Commander, you can see 8283 Hasbro, made in Hong Kong. Here's a look at Cobra Commander's file card. If you'd like to read it, pause now. And now for our He-Man size comparison. He-Man is quite a bit bigger than Cobra Commander, so I have a feeling he would dodge He-Man as much as possible on his way to take over Snake Mountain. And we might as well do a Cobra Commander comparison while we're at it. As you can see on the right, that is my original Cobra Commander from 1983. He's seen better days for sure. And it makes me wonder if he's jealous of my minty display one.
After all these years, I still got it. Other Cobra Commanders, eat your hearts out. Hey there, older Cobra Commander. How are you? My God, you are so handsome. Oh, why, thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, we're practically twins. Yeah, sure we are. Of course, one of us has held up better than the other. Well, yes, that's true, but don't feel bad for being in second place. It's almost like looking in a mirror. Yes, a dirty yellow mirror.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my toy retrospective for Cobra Commander from the 1983 toy line G.I. Joe by Hasbro. Even though the version 1.5s came out in 1983, I'm still going to include them with my Series 1 videos, as it's unlikely I'll ever take a look at the straight arm. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you have any thoughts, please leave a comment. I love reading and responding to them. And while you're at it, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and it would help my channel grow. I do a retrospective on a toy for my vintage collection every Wednesday. So I hope to see you next week and every week after, here on KREED'S Collection.